To turn 39 years old, and some people call it midlife crisis. It's not a midlife crisis. I do this like every 10 years. I feel like like last time it was on my 29th birthday. I'm like, something needs to change in my life. I analyzed my life, and I'm about to turn 39. Like, it's going to be very soon. And so I wanted to record this special episode just to share why I deactivated my account, the steps I took to do so, and 3 days in of this social media detox, what I've learned. I wanted to record this, not also to share with you my journey, and also for me to look back and be like, what was I thinking, right? It's either gonna work out great, bad. Either way, we always learn from everything. So with that, let's get started. She was a little dark. So I'm about to turn 39 years old, and I did this before I turned 30. So I did this literally on my 29th birthday, so almost 10 years ago. I was working at an office. I come from an insurance background, so I was an office manager for an insurance agent. Then I went to work at a school. I went through a harassment and discrimination claim. It was fucking horrible. And after that, I just had PTSD was the reality of it. And I just couldn't be in an office anymore. I'm like, I can't do this. I don't care how much money you offer me. I just can't do this. So my journey into getting to beauty was literally through nails. I've always loved nails. I used to have acrylic nails, and I'm like, I want to be a nail tech. And so I got on a plane. I have a phobia of flying. I was 29. I flew to LA. I got lost, and I got inspired. I'm going to be a cosmetologist, I thought, so I could change my mind at any point. I went to cosmetology school. I hated doing nails. So I got into hair color, and it was really hard. And I spent a lot of money this past almost 9 years in education and just posting. I started posting literally in September of, what was it? 2016. That's insane. Okay, on Instagram. I'm like, I'm going to try this thing. And aside of all the accolades and things, it has been a really beautiful, eye-opening experience. So just if you're new here, welcome. I'm a cosmetologist, and I have worked with brands, which who cares, but just so you know, like, who's this girl talking to me? I've worked with brands like Pinterest. I was a Pinterest TV host and worked with the Pinterest TV team. I've worked with big brands for paid collaborations and videos and promotions. And I've been over 12 publishings, which have been organically has happened in different magazines and newspapers. And after all that, and started my podcast in 2018, which is insane, I got to a point where I am not burned out. I did not deactivate my Instagram because I was burned out. Nothing to do with that. I believe to have clarity, you need space. Okay, so literally, like, I think my bedroom is a perfect welcome to mi casa. I have this space to record here. I have my little recording area, right? My little desk. And I needed this space to really get clarity on like what's truly fulfilling and what's next for me in a way that I can create impact, not like the world and society says, but in an impact on helping truly other people that really is meaningful. Okay, so if you think of an hourglass, I love that analogy. As I'm about to turn 39, next year I'll be 40 years old, which is freaking insane to me. And I have 3 kids, I have a husband, and now I'm in the point in my life where like I want to be a part of more impact. And I started to by joining in 2020. I'm part of a committee, which is a sober graduation party for high school graduates. And it's all based on donation. Nobody gets paid to do this. We have donation from local businesses and big businesses to help host this event for them. And we give them gifts and things. And it's all donation based. And so many people and moms and just amazing like former high school students volunteer in this, and I love doing that. But now I want to move more towards advocacy, helping more people, and like especially for me, just women and kids who struggle with trauma. And it's gonna be a while till I can get there, right? Because I have gone through my own things in life. And so as I move for something more different, right? Because this next year is gonna be like I'm done. This is my last year being part of this project grad committee that I've donated my time for. Um, Going on 5 years now. It's insane. I'm moving to something that's really meaningful, right? In that sense, where I'm donating my time, and I don't really like share a lot of this. I think I share it once a year, just because I want more people to come help, help us to get all these things done. I'm getting to a point now where that I'm moving to a more meaningful part of volunteering for me, and like it's not just like you can just go help people with trauma. Like you have to get trained and fingerprinted, and this whole process to get to that point, right? And I've also gotten therapy and all this stuff to be able to help me with different things, to be more informed, and just like I want to make more of an impact. I think that's the part where I'm at. I'm asking for clarity, right? So I need clarity in my own life. And sometimes when we see social media, as much as we try not to let us impact us, it does, right? So right now I live in California, so I really want to give my heart out, like seriously, from the bottom of my heart, all the people going right now through the fires in Southern California, because we went through, I live in Sonoma County, and Santa Rosa, it's literally like 30 minutes away from where I live. We went through the fires, and it was bad in 2017. So I really want to give my heart out, because right now it's horrible. We live, there's always like there's fires here almost every year, so sometimes the air quality is bad. Our kids don't go to school, so I've been a little bit exposed to that, and I just can't imagine, and I'm not in people's shoes to understand or comprehend what it means like to live right now in that situation and lose your home and everything. Just can't comprehend it, but my heart honestly goes out to them, and lots of prayers for that. And because I do live in California too, um, there was so much over, like, the news. It's so important to know what's going on, but there's so much stuff going on with the world, and it's the new year, and I posted on my Instagram, like I am not doing the new year new me thing. I haven't done that for years, and it has been so helpful. I have grown so much in business and as a human and as a mom, not doing that. And I just felt called, like I had to stop. So I got on a call with one of my coaches, and I was like, because we all need mentors and we need someone who's neutral. And she asked me this question, and I'm going to share with you. Like, we had a whole hour-long conversation, so this is the only part I'm going to share, because it is her intellectual property. But she asked me, and I love this question, what would happen if tomorrow Instagram, social media is gone? What's the feeling that you get? And what would you want to do next if money was no option? Like, it was no worries. Like, you have the money, you can do whatever the heck you want, and social media disappeared today. Like, what would you do? Right? And so I felt, I'm like, I feel relief. I'm going to share my answer. I was like, I feel relief. Thank goodness social media's gone. And then, because I'm going to be 39, okay? I did not grow up with social media. And, I was not on Facebook, none of that stuff. Like, it just wasn't a thing. So then I was like, that feels amazing. And then she said, what would you want to do next? Money's not an object. I'm like, or like, like it's something you have to worry about, that you can do whatever you want. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I love volunteering. I want to keep doing that. But I don't know what else. I love my kids. I want to be with my kids. And, like sometimes it's okay. Like life changes. Like I literally, believe it or not, my son is going to be a senior this year. He's a junior right now. He's going to be a senior in August. And it really brings perspective into your life of how fleeting and how fast things happen in your life. I have worked so hard to be able to have the opportunities of working with brands and my clients and build a business. If you don't know my story, I had COVID. My left hand wouldn't open. So I had to stop foiling, because I would literally make girls brunettes like my color, blonde in one session, in one sitting. And it was a lot of foiling, because I want to be blonde all over and no hair left behind, right? So 7-hour days for one person. And it was a lot. And I had to quit that, and it broke my heart. And I felt like I learned that I have all my identity in being a colorist. Like my identity was Celeste is the colorist. And when that was taken away from me, health-wise, after being sick, when I got the crud, whether you believe in it or not, that's what happened to me. Said by doctors, not by just my beliefs. How many of us, does it ever happen to you where you're like, oh my gosh, I am my job? Or when people ask you, oh my gosh, like, instead of being like, oh, so what are your interests? So like, oh, so what do you do? So even as a society, there's so much pressure in being what we do is what we are. And it's not true. We have so many parts of us that makes us, right? Like you have your inner child, the things that happen when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, all the things that you grow up that change you and evolve you to be a different person. So that's what happened. I just got tired of it, to be honest. So I was just like, I'm tired of putting my identity in this. And I love working with brides. I know it's a super stressful day for them, but I just love being part of the calming part. Like more than just hair, it's just like I get to be a part of this day and calm you and give you calming energy and give you a beautiful experience to really like take this moment in that it's your day, and you're like being able to like have a celebration of this special moment that you're joining your life with somebody else and starting a new chapter. Like I seriously love that. But with all that has happened and how much I've had to be in pivoting mode, I have a mobile salon. I turned a camper into a mobile salon. It's been pivoting, right? I've had a salon studio. I've done booth rental. I've done where I rent my own space. Like I've done so many things. I've been an apprentice. Like so many things I've done in life. I'm just like, I want to go back again, to take a break, to take a pause, to get clarity on what is next for me, what is going to bring me more joy, right? Like, and I love doing my brides and I love being a part of that, but I feel like there's something else. Like there's something else missing that I need to move on to next. Or maybe be a part of it. I'm not sure yet. Like right now, I'm taking the pause for clarity. So let's talk about what I was warned may happen. Because if you decide, hey, this sounds amazing, I want to take time off too. Let's talk about like what can happen that you don't want to happen. But being informed before you make the decision is so important. So I got told number one is like you may lose your followers, and I mean like half of your following. Are you gonna be okay with that? I'm okay with that. I feel like even my Instagram needs honestly like a reset button too. So I'm resetting, and my Instagram is resetting because I deactivated it. So you can go back and activate it, or your post will be there. Everything will be there. Your followers may unfollow you because they're like, where the heck did she go? And that's totally fine. I am really in the belief, as a person of some faith and also a spiritual person, I really believe that what's meant for you and what's for you is there for you. And as we grow and evolve, people like grow and evolve too. So I want you to think from 10 years ago, are the same friends that you had 10 years ago in your life today? It's most likely than not that it has changed. And as you change and evolve in your life and your priorities, it's part of growing up, right? That's how I feel my followers. So if I lose half of it, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be like, damn, my ego is gonna be like, that hurt. But I feel like for me myself, I'm gonna be so understanding that I was resetting and I'm moving to something like to a new chapter, Like I'm still doing hair. I'm still a bridal hairstylist. I'm just moving to a new chapter, and new people need to come along, and for something new and for something to grow, you need to release and make space for it. Okay, so there's that. So followers, right? If that matters to you or not. Number two for business. So I keep track of everything, and a lot of my business doesn't come from Instagram. I get a lot of leads from Instagram, but like my ideal clients and my business does not rely on social media. I did that intentionally because I have worked so hard to learn tech in regards to my website and search engine optimization, which is pretty much how you get found on the internet when people search things so your business comes up. And I've spent so much money and time on that, and I actually really do love it. It's kind of nerdy. I mean, I'm just a high school graduate, so if I can do it, you can do it too. So because I know that, that made business sense to me to take a pause. How long is my Instagram deactivation gonna last? I have no idea. Like I know for at least 30 days. I have to at least take 30 days. There has been studies, I believe, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure about this because I was shocked. Because I've heard, oh, it takes like 2 weeks to start a new habit. Well, I've heard it's 7 weeks. So I was like, dang, 7 weeks? So that means I need 30 days off. So I'm going to take at least 30 because it's supposed to be 7 weeks. That ain't even 7 weeks. But I just need 30 days. I just need time to just like reset. Like in order to get clarity, sometimes you need quiet space. And So there's that too. So that made the business sense. That's why I did that too. So if you're like, oh my gosh, she ditched her business, I was like, no, actually it made sense for my business. So I was like, well, since it's not really gonna affect it, and I literally have been booking. I deactivated my account on day 3, and I literally have been booking nonstop. I literally have a call tomorrow too for another bride I'm gonna be booking for this year. We're going over her contract, so I'm still making money, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. It's like, I don't know about you, but I feel so much pressure that we have to be on everything, right? Like, I signed up to be a cosmetologist, and then I've had to learn marketing and video, and like, I'm literally using my iPhone to create this video, okay? And a ring light, kind of the box one, and a microphone to create this video. I'm doing nothing crazy tech. But all the stuff that we've had to learn to have a business, and in life we need time for pause. And I really do believe, and I think it's kind of funny that I'm doing this kind of reset. It just came naturally to me on my about to be 39th birthday, because that's literally when my life changed when I turned 29. Now I'm about to be 39. So it's never too late to start over either. I don't know about you, but I always see like all this stuff, like get younger, get Botox, get this, get that. And if you love that, go ahead. Like, we each get to do our own stuff. But for me, just because I used to get Botox like here and all the way back into my skull and my neck, my shoulders. Like, I got injected Botox for my migraines because they were so severe. And I remember this one time, and it was a neurologist doing it, okay? It was a risk. Like, they tell you it can happen. They hit the wrong thing on my head, and like this part, I couldn't feel it. And to this day, it feels numb. Like, when like you put your hand, like you sleep on it and you wake up and it feels like little ants all over it, like tingly sensation. It still feels like that there. And that's when I stopped doing the Botox for my migraines, which were all around my scalp, my neck, and my shoulders. And it was so painful. I am turned off by Botox because because of my migraines. It was my migraines' fault that turned me off. So, I do other stuff. Like, I do facials and things, but I feel like there's so much pressure to be young, to stay young. And gray hairs are coming in. I just pluck them out because I'm just like, if they're on top, I don't care if they're in the bottom. I'm like, just not on top. Don't come up here yet. And I don't want to dye my hair yet. And that's what I mean. Like, I feel like there's just so much pressure to ageism. Like, oh, it's too late to start over at 39. And shit, I started over at 30 once, and now I can start over again, 39. And, like, having that clarity of refocus. Like, where do you want your life to go? Where do you want your volunteering time to go? Where do you want your business to evolve? I want to evolve my business. I love doing my brides and stuff, but I also want it to be an extension of helping something bigger. I want to be able to be a part of their special day, and also that income to support something bigger to help other people. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get clarity on what that means and what that's going to look like, because I have no idea. And so I'm taking time off. And the reality 3 days in is, so I'm going to be honest with you. Day 1 felt amazing. Day 2, I was a little panicking. I was like, oh shit, but if a client comes to me and they want to see my work, where am I going to send them? I'm like, well, Celeste, you have your website, and it literally says portfolio. And I have videos, pictures, and photography pictures from photographers that have taken a picture of our work for weddings. So I'm like, dude, it's all on there. Like, I can show them. And if they ask me, I'm going to be honest. So, like, maybe some of you guys are asking, Celeste, what would you tell your clients? I'm going to literally tell them, I'm on a social media break. It's not forever. I'm just taking a break from social media. I'm doing other things that I know bring business, right? Which I was talking about my website. So that's where I'm at with that. Like, that's how I'm going to handle that part. And I'm still booking people. So, and it has been so more relaxing, like, I don't feel the pressure of, because, I've been doing this for 8 years, the whole posting thing. I've never deactivated my account. So that's new. And it's just so relaxing to go throughout the day doing other things. Like today I recorded a video for my girls that do bridal with me. I'm sending that email out tonight. They can see it, training on trends and what's changing within the business and everything. So that was awesome. I had extra time to do that. And, I cleaned my house. And right now we're going to be remodeling some parts of our home. So, and getting quotes and all that stuff. So I'm doing that. And, business things are due, like licenses and stuff. So I have to pay for that stuff. So that's what I mean. I'm getting time to do stuff. I did my hair today. Oh my goodness. I actually tried. I didn't do my makeup though, but I did my hair. And it's just nice. It's just nice to be able to be more mellow and not have the pressure of like what I'm posting today, not have the pressure if I have to post today. And honestly, what led up to this, and just sharing this a little bit of insight, is that on Instagram, I posted every day for 30 days. I lost followers. I posted 5 times a day. I wasn't growing anything. I posted 3 times a day and it was okay. And when I was posting twice intentional, like good content to help people, I started like growing slowly, but most importantly, I started getting bookings. And that's when I learned, like that happened last year. I was like, dude, I need to take a break. Like creatively, like also like if you're a creative person and you love creating videos, like I love creating videos, to get those ideas flowing, you need to take a break sometimes. And you may not have to be as extensive as me that my I decided to deactivate both Instagrams. I'm like, I'm gone. I'll be back. I don't know when. And lastly, please notify your clients. So I'm literally going to send out an email to my existing beauty clients and to my email list, letting them know I'm still here. I just recorded this podcast. Go watch it on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me. But like they can go ahead and watch it if they want to, and know that I'm still here. I'm still to create content. I'm just not going to be on social media right now. Right now, I'm just recording and sharing what's going on, what's happening, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go see Gabby Bernstein this Thursday, and I'll probably do a post about that a video about that, because I am rewiring. I'm also reading her book, and it has to do a lot with like ourselves and regulating our emotions and not shaming ourselves for all the different complex parts that we have, because just like we have good parts of us, there's also the other side of us, right? And we're not always like a fix it problem, and it's more learning how to self-accept who we are as humans, as a person. So I really love that, and I've done a lot of work with my therapist with that, and just seeing how her perspective, she got trained in it and she's done like 10 years of work into that. I just love that. I love doing different things. So that's my little motivation type of like self-help, like let's get resetting type of month that I'm doing this right now. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will be trying to put up a video once a week, at least 2 times a month. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen when I go back on Instagram with my followers and things. But so far it's been nice. It's been good. I'm still booking. I'm calm. And, except for that second day that was kind of freaking out a little bit. It's been okay. It's been good to just not have to worry about that. So if you are in a spot where you want to like reset something in your life or start over, just know that it's never too late. We're allowed to change and evolve, and there's nothing wrong with that. So much love. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.